The 10 newest phone scams you should be aware of. Our century is the age of technology, and it brings a lot of good to this world. However, there are individuals who use it for gaining their illegal profit. We speak about scammers. Every month, even every week, new scam schemes appear all around the United States. It is too easy to become a victim of such a crime if you are unaware of the new ways the criminals are constantly developing. There is nothing sacred for these people. They can declare that your child has been kidnapped, and they want you to pay money if you want to see the kid again safely. To stay alert and aware, watch this video. Perhaps it will save you money and nerves. Also, remember to hit the like button to allow as many people as possible to learn this information. Number 10. Targeting the elderly. Scammers know that elderly people usually have their retirement savings. What is more, such people are more trusting and easier to convince. Recently, a very complicated scam scheme has been put into action. How it works. Somebody calls an elderly person and assures them that they have won a huge amount of money from Publishers Clearinghouse or any other organization. They promise that the victim will get a substantial monthly sum. Being extremely persistent, they demand money for the court and filing fees. When a person sends a certain amount, the scammers demand more. They present all the information they are asked about in an abundance of details. Once the targeted person stops sending money, they disappear. Remember these simple rules. If something seems too good to be true, most often it is a scam. Be careful. Don't send any money if you are promised to get money in return. Lotteries never work this way. Number 9. Jury duty scam. Another scam has reared its ugly head in the Madison County area. People receive a phone call from a person who claims to be an official, a member of the sheriff's office. They announce that people haven't arrived for jury duty and therefore have to pay a big fine. The money has to be transferred immediately, otherwise they will be arrested. Again, the information provided is detailed and quite accurate. Criminals give a phone number to call back, and an official-sounding voice will supply you with further instructions. Remember, none of the police agencies will call you demanding payments. If you receive such a phone call, inform the police. Number 8. Code *72 scam. Scammers are typically very ruthless. Nothing will stop them, even the necessity to lie about a tragedy. In Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the criminals informed a man that there was a death in his family, which wasn't true, and told him to call another number to get the details. He was specifically instructed to start his call with code *72. Here's the trick. The code transfers all the calls from your phone to the scammer's personal number, which is supposed to be the number you need to call to get to know the details. Then the friends of the scammer call him from anywhere in the world via your cell phone, and you will have to pay the bill. Remember, never enter code *72. It doesn't work with all mobile operators, but better safe than sorry. Number 7. Equifax scam. One of the most recent scam schemes involves the company Equifax. It started after its data breach. You may receive a call from scammers who state that they represent Equifax and want to verify your account information. In this case, you mustn't provide any personal data. That's not how the company works. It definitely wouldn't call out of the blue. Remember, don't trust the caller's ID. Scammers can be very convincing. If it is a robocall, immediately hang up and don't press any numbers. Report the call to the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission. If you have given away your personal data, change all your passwords, security questions, and account numbers immediately. Number 6. IRS scam. Scammers impersonate Internal Revenue Service agents and give aggressive phone calls to taxpayers. They threaten deportation, police arrest, and other highly unpleasant consequences. All this unless you make a payment. The schemes may vary, but all of them are directed at making you panic and getting at your money. Representatives of the IRS say, if you are surprised to hear from us, most likely you didn't hear from us. The IRS never phone to demand immediate payments, tell you to pay taxes without allowing you the opportunity to appeal the amount, demand a specific method of payment, ask for bank card details over the phone. Number 5. Concert scams. Someone contacts you and says that they are distributing the tickets to the concert of a band you love, or just a cool show. They will emotionally tell you about the location, organization, and all the details, persuading you that you are getting value for your money. Typically, the price of the tickets is not high. Theoretically, they are discounted. And even when you are sending money or submitting credit card information, you might have no idea it's a scam. The tickets will look very realistic, which isn't hard to do if you have the proper equipment. Number 4. Moving house scam. Statistics show that people tend to move houses most often in the late summer. Students, parents searching for a better school for their kids, they will most likely change dwellings in August. That's when fake moving companies make their appearance. They will call you offering help. If you agree, attracted to their more than affordable prices, there are 2 ways of deceit. Either they announce the sum you need to pay verbally and demand much more after moving your stuff, or they will set off in an unknown direction, taking away in a truck all your belongings. Remember, if it is suspiciously cheap, better avoid their services. Use only reliable moving companies. Number 3. Fake charity scam. We know about scammers who pretend to collect money for some noble purposes, for example, for local fire or police departments. It's revolting, but how to understand those who make money on the deaths of others? After the Las Vegas shooting tragedy, lots of scammers started calling people presenting themselves as representatives of charity organizations. They asked for donations, and people, shocked by the cruelty of the act, wired or transferred their money. Remember, you should avoid charities asking for cash or wire transfer donations. Ask as many details about the charity as you can and check it online. If you feel pressure on the phone, act cautiously. It is a scam. Be attentive. A criminal may intentionally use the names that sound like the ones of the legitimate charities with a good reputation. Number 2. Phishing calls. Phishing scammers usually work via emails, but recently, more and more phishing calls are being registered. How does it work? You get a cell phone call informing you that you have a problem with your computer. You are made to think that your privacy has been at risk for some time already, so you have to urgently download some program, which is in fact malicious software, or provide specific information. Remember, Microsoft, for example, will never call you unexpectedly. Ask for a phone number to call back and hang up. Check the situation with the company the scammers have told you they represent. Number 1. Kidnapping Scam. This is one of the most heartless and cruel types of scams, as it is based on people's feelings for their children. FBI informs the citizens about a new scam. Criminals call saying they have kidnapped your child, and if you want to see them alive, you must pay. It is suspected that such calls are made by criminals kept in Mexican prisons via smuggled cell phones. They know that terrified parents will do whatever they can to save their kids. Remember, first of all, a tip-off may be out-of-state area codes. Secondly, if you are asked to send smaller amounts of money to Mexico from several locations, it must make you very suspicious. And now, several general tips which are true for any scam. What to do to avoid becoming a victim. Don't answer calls from unknown numbers. Never let strangers know your personal information. Credit card, social security numbers, checking account. All this should be kept to yourself. Don't make the decision immediately. Try to resist the pressure the criminals put on you. Demand the information in writing before you agree to pay for a product or service. Don't send cash, be it by money transfer or overnight mail. In this case, the money will disappear and you won't be able to prove its existence. If you follow these simple rules and stay cautious, your life will remain 100% scam-free. Help other people to learn about these crimes. Share the video with your friends and hit the like button. The more likes it gets, the more people are able to see it. Stay safe and join us on the bright side.